Good morning, wrestling fans, and welcome to this special edition of the Eeez and Beez podcast, the bacon and eggs of pro wrestling and sports. Today, I'm your host, Eddie B, and with me, as always, is going to be my lovely wife, Lauren. With this special edition today, we're going to bring to you a gift box sent to us from our friends at ProWrestlingCrates.com. And it's going to be some mystery items. We have not seen these items at all. And as we go through this box today, if you guys can follow us at Twitter, eventually the website will be up along with the podcast coming soon, hopefully in September, first week. We're shooting for the 4th on a Friday. Follow us on any of those social media spots. Like, share, subscribe, send some comments. And Lauren and the girls, because we have two beautiful little girls together, are going to pick out one lucky winner, and we'll send you something out of this box. How it's going to go, basically, like I said, we haven't seen this box. Lauren's going to open it for us. Here it is right here. Still sealed. We'll go through the items one at a time, kind of talk about it. Maybe if I have any tidbits, I'll give you a little bit. Lauren is a little bit green with the wrestling, so she's learning, but, I'm not the historian either. I'm just here to have some fun and bring you guys some fun at the same time. We're going to try to do this about once a month on the podcast. Each month will be different. And along with each month, we're hoping to change up the boxes, excuse me. Maybe not so much pro wrestling crate. We might get a NASCAR crate, a baseball, football, who knows. So with that being said, we're going to crack right into this burrito. Lauren, you have the honors. Just the knife right there. That's Eeez and Beez podcast. Follow us on Twitter, hashtag Eeez and Beez. All right, she pulled out the card. Here's the card. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. All right, so looks like says here this other side contains contents of this crate. Next month's crate features Rowdy Piper, Orange Cassidy, the Good Brothers, Ultimate Warrior, Chris Hero, somebody she's probably never heard of. Nope. The Major Brothers, got them right there. And looks like Juice Robinson. So, interesting. Yeah. Lauren's only known, about 2 or 3 of those people on that list there? Yeah. All right, she's going to go ahead and dig in for our first item, guys. Let's go. See if you can find something small and try not to show me. We're not sure what's really in there. We do know there's 2 shirts. Yeah, I think it's 6 items. 6 items. Oh, all right. First item out. Ooh, looks like it's a DVD before they were in the big league. And it's AEW, one of our favorites right now.
Featuring MJF versus Ace Romero, Luchasaurus versus Moose, Jungle Boy versus David Arquette, Orange Cassidy versus Priscilla Kelly. Why is he fighting a girl?
Mixed gender.
Chris Statlander versus Brian.
Mixed gender is a big thing, Lauren, back before you started watching. I know she doesn't really care for it, but we'll break her to that.
Revolt. Joey Janela versus Leo Rush, Penelope Ward versus Dynamite.
So there you go. There's all the contents of what's going to be on the DVD. And it sounds like pretty interesting. It's not giving me a time, so I imagine probably a couple hours worth of some good matches. So could be one of the items. Like I said, it's going to be a mystery on which item we donate. And it will be the best comment. And like I said, the girls will be picking the winner. So. All right, item number 2. Oh, looks like a big one. Looks like a duffel bag of a sorts here. Oh, Billy and Austin. We've been checking them out week after week. They're the sideline cheers, or cheerleaders, I should say. They're doing a good job. I really followed Billy way back in the smoking gun days, and you know, then the DX days, obviously. But I'm still glad to see him hanging out, obviously teaching his sons the profession and helping out everybody else there backstage at AEW. That's pretty cool, I think. So, anyways, there you have it. Second item is the Gun Club. I wouldn't say backpack. What would you call that thing?
Overnight bag.
Overnight bag, ditty bag. I'm not sure what really you would call it.
It's got a zipper on the outside. That's actually
Yeah, it actually does have a zipper. Maybe you could slide like your cell phone or something in there. You know, while you're maybe shooting hoop or
like the zipper part.
Whatever. You know. Yeah, definitely. Well, like I said, don't know which item's going to be given away, but there will be at least one item given away this month. All right, item number 3, the famous collector pin, and it looks like it is our favorite guy. I've got him up here a little bit, smiling. Colt Cabana, Mr. Boom Boom himself. Question is he Dark Order or is he just playing them? That's item 3, the collector pin. I'm kind of digging that one. We'll see. All right, item 4. Come on, Vanna. Oh.
It's gonna be
This is the autographed. My last month's crate obviously came Impact. It was with Rhino was the signed picture. I put it up there so you guys could maybe check it out. I thought it was pretty cool. This is just my wall design, nothing special. I drew all these pictures for my daughter. So we're gonna pass on this one. We're gonna come back to this one at the end because I kind of feel like if you think about it, this is like the most expensive thing in the box or the coolest because it's a legitimate autograph. So kind of hold this a little bit higher than a t-shirt or a pin or a movie or a bag. So I'll slide this up here and we'll check this one out at the end. All right, next item, Lauren. Oh, it's the Brawler, the Honky Tonk Man. Absolutely one of my favorites when I was a kid. I got my daughter on him now. She's dying to go get one of his action figures as we speak. But that's a cool one there. You know, last month it was the Tommy Dreamer with the kendo stick, the blood squirting off the forehead, the House of Hardcore t-shirt. If you haven't heard that podcast, check that podcast out. Really good. Comes out on Sunday nights. If you're not a Patreon or ad-free show advocate, I should say. So once again, item 4?
Yeah.
3, 4. I'm losing count already. Is the Honky Tonk Man. I think my opinion, he's leading the pack so far out of this box. All right, Lauren, next item.
It's gonna be a shirt.
It's gonna be a shirt. Is there only one shirt this time, or is there 2? 2 shirts. Great. All right, first shirt out of the box. Oh, it's the Broken Matt Hardy. You know, he's going big, doing big things on AEW right now. He's got in a nice feud with Sammy Guevara. You know, pretty cool shirt. I think that's dark blue, correct? Yeah, it's a dark blue. Navy blue, whatever you want to call it. It's dark blue to me.
Right.
To you colorblind people, it wouldn't matter anyways. But yeah, Broken Matt Hardy, pretty cool. What do you think of that shirt, Lauren?
That's pretty cool.
You liking it? We're around the house. I'm an old school Matt Hardy fan. My daughter's a new school Matt Hardy fan. Lauren, on the other hand,
I'm not quite a fan.
she's not a fan. Still a cool shirt though, and like I said, you know, this could be out to one of you lucky winners out there. You know, like, share, subscribe, leave us a cool comment. No negativity, because we're not about that. All right, on to the last shirt in the box. Let's see what we got.
Oh, you like this one?
Sergeant Slaughter. All right, even got the G.I. Joe on there. That's what I was going to bring up. My point was Sergeant Slaughter growing up as a kid, he was more G.I. Joe than a wrestler to me because he just wasn't a big draw in my opinion for the wrestling world. But very cool shirt. 2 animated shirts, definitely, I would say.
Yeah.
But an old school throwback, Sergeant Slaughter. Note to self, he's still, I think, hanging around the WWE offices. He's been around the wrestling world for a while, but like I said, my claim to fame to him is more GI Joe. I think I had his GI Joe figure when I was a kid, and always he was the bad guy out of everybody. So pretty cool. Two really really cool shirts. Once again, it's coming from our friends at Pro Wrestling Tees, and it's called the Pro Wrestling Crate. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com. Sign up. They have several different options. We've got obviously the top option that sends you everything that's available. And Lauren's going to go ahead and show you that it's the empty box, so that's going to mean we're down to that last autograph. But definitely, it's worth the bargain. We've been doing it for a couple of months now, and I'm loving it. My daughter's begging for hers. Maybe, in November when her birthday comes up, she might get lucky and get the November box. We'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, I kind of want to keep it fresh. I don't want it to always be wrestling every week, every month, excuse me, as far as the giveaway. Because we will be touching base on other sports rather than just, don't look at the backside yet because it'll give the autograph away. We will be touching on other sports as well, other than just wrestling. But wrestling will be the main focus, and there'll be lots of things to come. This is a teaser for you guys. I hope this really is going to interest you. Doing a giveaway right off the bat, I mean, what's better than that? I know that if I was to follow a podcast and they said, hey, your first time watching this, you got a chance to win one of my items or something, I'd be in. But real quick, I want to throw in something. We're going to call this the scrambled eggs, because the show is basically, it's Eeez and Beez, the bacon and eggs of wrestling and sports podcast. So we're going to have a little bit of a breakfast topic when it comes to certain things. And right here on this teaser video, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a scrambled egg, which is a teaser. And on this day, back in 1999, WWE debuted its very first SmackDown. Pretty cool thing. I'm sure you probably didn't know that. It was the very first episode. As we do this video, it is the 25th of August, 2020. But yeah, they debuted their first episode. It was actually in any guesses?
Connecticut.
That's a great guess. Great guess. No, it was, believe it or not, in Kansas City. And I was kind of shocked to see that. I don't really recall, seeing the very first SmackDown. Some things I missed a little bit of a patch, and I'm bouncing back, as we say. And then also in that, the main event was Kurt Angle defeating Brock Lesnar, and he obviously retained his heavyweight championship. So that's pretty cool. So if you get a chance, maybe go back on your WWE network and look that up. Like I said, I think it's August 24th, 1999, SmackDown, the very first one, and the main event was Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle. So anyways, that's a little bit of scrambled eggs for you guys. I just want to give you a reminder, the main podcast, hopefully the debut episode will be on September 4th, here less than just about 2 weeks away. We really would love your support. Like I said, like us on all the social medias and just leave positive comments, because that's what we're about, positivity. We're doing this video for you folks out there that have, a little bit of spare time on your hands, got a niche for a little bit extra wrestling, and maybe from somebody that's not a historian and sees it the same way you do, because I don't agree with everything I see, and I promise you she don't either. So, all right, with that said, we're going to get to this very last item that came in the box. It's the autograph. I'm trying to run through my head who it could be. I'm not really sure. I'm going to go ahead and let Lauren slide it out, and I'm going to try to watch it for the first time like you guys here and see what we think. Who we got, Lauren? Walter. Now, there's an interesting thing. Walter is very, very new to the WWE network, or I should say the WWE universe. He is very unfamiliar for me. I haven't watched enough of his stuff, I should say. So I think it's pretty cool that we actually got his autograph. Now it makes me want to go back and do a little history search on him, and who knows, maybe in the next episode or down the line, I can update you on some Walter information that I learned. But very cool it's cool to get a new age wrestler, as we say. And Walter's from the UK. I know he held the NXT UK title. I'm not sure if he still does. I'm pretty sure he does. I'm not for sure though. But yeah, he's a big guy and way cool. And I like how they turned it sideways. If you notice, Lauren, this one's running long ways, and old Rhino, is a standard 8x10 or what, 10x12 or whatever size that is. He's just a standard straight up and down. So it's pretty cool that they got you a little bit of an action shot instead of the standard stand by the green screen and pose. So real cool, real cool. Hey, this could maybe possibly be yours, or maybe the Honky Tonk Man, the Colt Cabana pin, the Gun Club bag, the DVD of the AEW stars before they were legend or stars. Who knows? T-shirts. We've got a pretty good box to choose from this time. I'm pretty happy with what we got. What do you think? What's your overall thoughts on this box, Lauren?
I like it. I think the figure is my favorite.
She's definitely going with the Honky Tonk Man. Runs in the family, I think. Yeah, I think if I had to comment on this, I would have to say that it's better than the Impact box. Impact box was really cool. Like I said, I like the Tommy Dreamer figure, the Rhino. I got two really cool shirts. One was RVD. The other one was an actual Impact roster shirt, which you don't see very often. I mean, you wouldn't see AEW doing that, and you wouldn't see WWE doing a roster. There's just too many people. So
I don't think everybody's still on Impact.
It's not everybody. Yeah, it's not everybody, but it's the main characters, their main focus. Definitely what they're going for. It's a cool shirt, definitely, for sure. And there really wasn't anything in the last box besides maybe a magnet that, I didn't care for. Who knows? You might get that along with your gift. All you gotta do, folks, tell them, Lauren.
Click like, subscribe.
Click like, share, subscribe. Leave us a comment. And when the Eeez and Beez, the Bacon and Eggs Wrestling Sports Podcast comes out here on the first Friday in September, please follow. It'll be great. We'll have fun. There's going to be polls. Down the line, there's going to be watch-alongs. I've already got my first guest set up for the second or third week of September. It's an old-time friend of mine huge wrestling fan. This kid, he goes right up here with these guys and figure collecting. Well, he did. He had all the old Hasbro stuff, and it was the best place to go on the weekend when you was young to spend the night because you had all the wrestling stuff there. It just was a good time. So I got him scheduled for an interview and hopefully several more after that. We're going to try to sneak down to Colorado. I think it's Lafayette, Colorado. They're having a live show, social distance, outdoor this weekend. If we don't get a chance to get to it, we're definitely going to get some insight because I'd love to have some of them guys on the show as well. We're gonna reach out and we're gonna try to stretch this thing out a little bit further than just your mom and pa show. I follow Jim Cornette, I follow Busted Open, I follow What Happened When, I follow 83 Weeks, I follow the JR show. They're all my favorites. They're all great. I would love to be where they're at one day. But I'm just a little rookie here, starting, in the Baxter compound, as I would say, and hopefully one day I'll have my own little place and my own little show going. So, all I ask is for just a little bit of support. There will be a comment section always. We'll be checking that daily and keeping up with you as best as we can. Yes, follow me on Twitter, hashtag Eeez and Beez. It's EEEZNBEZ. I know that sounds silly, but there'll be an explanation for that. Maybe if you follow along on the actual podcast, you'll learn why it's called that. Once again, that's hashtag Eeez and Beez. Follow me at that. And be on the lookout for Eeez and Beez, the Bacon and Eggs of Pro Wrestling Sports podcast, coming soon in September. So, I don't know, but that's about all I got for him, Lauren. What do you got? Anything else?
Click like and subscribe.
Click like and subscribe. She's going to get better at it, I promise. And like I said, the best comment will go to the winner. We'll get a DM message to you, get your address, whatever we need to get the gift to you. But like I said, the girls will be picking it, not me. I don't want anybody mad at me. You can blame it on some young girls, and then we'll have a problem because you're blaming it on young girls. But anyways,
at a time,
you,
so
you
easy on
just click like, click like,
subscribe.
subscribe, and share. That's really hard to say that a million times in one podcast.
Share, subscribe, comment, email.
It'll all be available. And I hope you guys watch this video. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with us. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.